Okay, we are going to go inside here. The wraparound porch, all enclosed. The shiplap wood there, lots of the stained glass features coming through. Tongue and groove above. It's just simple, like chipboard and basic materials here. You can definitely kind of like zhuzh this up a little bit if you want to really make that room something. But if it's just going to be like a walk-in seasonal hang area, it's a little bit nicer here. It can be closed off, a little bit more clean. I don't know how to describe it. You gather. Stained glass again. And then likely not the door you're going to be using every day. I guess it gets you to the sidewalk. If you're just going to be a pedestrian and go visit friends and stuff, you'd probably be using it. But I'll take you in the way you probably will go if you're going to be parking in the back and coming in. There's a key entry door here. Like so. Your washroom's right here if there's any emergencies. Right to it. Looks like it was updated in the 90s. But fun for what it is. Got a little stand-up shower there, toilet, everything is good to go. Vented, pot lights. Good sized kitchen here. You can see what was probably the original, maybe the original exterior wall. We'll explore that in the dining room. But this is where the board and batten area where the kitchen is built off the back. Nice big fridge nook here. You can do a larger fridge, a little pantry cupboard type deal. Nice oak or maple cabinetry. Don't judge me on my, I don't know why. I used to be really good at picking woods. I think it's maple. Great electric stove, hood vent, and your way out. Don't see an age on this. Oh, we do. 1981, but I remember it was working just fine. Have a dishwasher there. Looks to be a little older as well. I should probably get my shoes off. Okay. The dining room wall does match up with that. So that was probably an original exterior wall. Bathroom and kitchen were extensions that might explain the area in the outside of the foundation. We'll look at more downstairs later. We've got all our stained glass windows, nice sort of coffered tin ceiling. So it's a little bit more than your average tin ceiling. A bit more of an embellishment than I'm used to seeing anyways. Carpeted, wallpaper. Got nice big beefy trim here on the base. Really fun to keep that going. And Craftsman features around. So once you clean this up, those can really pop throughout all the rooms. Love the 90s coloring here with the forest green and purple there. Burgundy, what were they calling it back then? Merlot. This large area here, I guess we all kind of had our own personal ideas of what we thought we were going to use with this space, but fun extra spot. It's a reminder. Again, our fun stained glass is everywhere. Some windows here with the kind of prism, I don't know how to describe that, mirror-y kind of embellishment on it. And some more fun stuff. I couldn't find the light switch for the light up here. We do have our old, I believe that before that roof got changed and it was in need of changing, there was a leak at that time. Inspector can check out better what's going on up in the attic, but that is just one of the unfortunate symptoms of when people leave their roof to see a marking before fixing it. Should be an easy fix though. I've seen it fixed in basically a day in dry time for work materials. Got a nice sized room here. Probably not the primary because it's closer to the road. I don't really hear the traffic much, but the ceiling height could potentially go up a little bit more. We've got a paper tile ceiling here. Someone could potentially want to test those. I don't know. I've heard that they might contain asbestos, and no one I've ever known to have tested those has ever found asbestos, so I don't know. Probably something your inspector might say, just giving you a heads up. We do have our wonderful selection of carpets up here. You probably will want to do something with that when you move in. I will not judge if you do not. Beautiful large bathroom here. We were talking before about the potential of making an ensuite in through this door here, but we'll talk about that when we get in the room. There's just enough room for 2 bathrooms in here, basically. You can just close it off at the side of that window. Nice big vanity, tons of room, extra space there. It's 98% cacao soaker tub here with the handrail and everything ready to go. I don't know if it's some kind of jacuzzi or something. What's that little? Guess it must be. Anyway, tiled in, ready to bathe you. Toilet, and this in here was just like a little storage area. Yeah, tons of space. You can really see that roof is much newer from up here. That's great. The architectural is an upgraded product from the basic, so it's good value. I think it gets an extra 5 to 10 years over regular shingles. Lots of wallpaper, so you can theme your room based off this rose cottage type situation here. I believe basically from the right of that painting, maybe a foot over, could be a door into an ensuite there. Otherwise, a nice sized room here. Stained glass and everything again. Looks like we have the storm window on the outside of that. It's great. Maybe a little cleanup in there. Good sized closet. For the time this was built, that is actually a very decent closet. Probably pretty average for today's standards, but one last room to explore. This one's also a good size. None of them are really shy of space. There we go. And a good view out. We're pretty sure when the leaves are gone, and the fact that the properties across the street are angled off, all their property lines, you should be able to kind of peek down and see water. I know from the very front step, we were able to see the water from there, so kind of excited for a nice winter surprise for you on that front. Let's go check out the basement quick. Nice wood rails and everything there. Your bread and taters box there. I have to get that included. A little stairway down, a little storage area. You can see a nice thick foundation there, which had a concrete veneer done at some point. It was probably a stone finish. It could be poured concrete. I don't know if we're going to have all the information. An inspector can probably figure it out, though. There's usually some indicators. No matter what, it appears to be very sturdy and not going anywhere. Nice thick joist here. We do only have about 6 feet under most of the runs. The beam there is probably at like 5'4", 5'6" maybe. We do have a few lights around to create lots of light down here though. Your water line in. Take a look at the joist. They're probably 18 inches on center, but given the spans, nothing's too crazy. This beam was added later, which really helped reinforce. Those floors are super flat for the age of the house. Looking good. Everything's in good shape. I poked a bunch of these with my keys too, and I wasn't getting any signs of dry rot. I don't see any signs of knob and tube down here, but I remember I did see a knob but no tube up in the attic when I was up there. There was all new pink insulation. A critter had gotten in, but I think it was maybe trapped when the roof got done. So I think it should be sealed there. You can always call someone to check all that out. New venting, whether it was done properly, can't tell myself, but that is new. Your sewage line out is all new. I don't see any signs of galvanized. That can be a costly thing to have removed if you have any galvanized or cast iron lines. This is the area under the kitchen, so I believe they broke through the foundation to get in here. Concrete pour foundation, pillar post kind of deal, post and beam. The joists are a little underspanned, but I didn't notice any creaking or anything like that in the kitchen. Probably wouldn't be a crazy expensive job to get that beefed up, given that it's a custom space to begin with. Wasn't always here. But for now, everything seems to be doing just fine. All the electrical looks like it was done in the last maybe 20 years. I don't know if I'm going to get a date on any of this. 95, I think. Oh, 95/03/22. I'm not going to pretend I know how to interpret that. We have that basement window we were looking through there from outside. It's got like a little guard on it. We don't really, can't say zero crime, but crime is not something that's often reported in the county, but no problem having some bars there. Can't really see in here, sorry. I did poke around in there too to see if the humidity was a factor for the joists in there. It seemed to be fine. Just a little cold storage. If you felt like crawling in there and putting your pickles in there to preserve, then all the power to you. We have a newer looking hot water tank. There's a tag that says 86 on it, but there is no way. But regardless, that is a rental. You could potentially look into buying that out if you don't want the rental, but the rental does have a maintenance package on it, a replacement package. There's some benefits to it, but you certainly pay more than the cost of the hot water tank. This blogs galore on the pluses and minuses of that. We've got the thermal wrap on some of your plumbing. So at some point, someone did have a really conscientious mind down here or in this house, and they were maintaining everything well for their powers. We have definitely an old furnace. I can't find an age anywhere, but I'm just seeing some signs on this that this has to be quite old. Like, we can look up what this Grimsby brand is, and like this font here is like 70s. Like, there's no way this is a 50-year-old furnace. Questions to be answered there. The home inspector will tell us it's still working apparently and could still have many years left. Here's our 100 amp breaker here. You can see a lot of the lines have been replaced. There are some still that are older, but from my experience with these lines, I don't think an inspector's gonna have any problem with them. Cable. I don't recognize some of these things. I think they're outdated. Can probably just be stripped away. But up in the edge here, we have the sill plate appears to be fine. There is something kind of closed off with that wood there. There may have been like a gas line in. This is probably where one of those chimneys outside were. I'm gonna guess one there and one there, if the spacing makes sense. If in the video it appeared that there was about 5 feet in between the two of them, then that's what's going on. But there was probably, and this is kind of the signs that I normally see from furnaces down here, coal furnace maybe, could have been oil, and a lot of this like spalling and cracking happens in the winter time as like moisture enters the concrete and it's faced with the heat of the furnace, the fire furnace. It can create some issues. Well, not issues, but like that kind of weird concrete patina. I think everything looks fine here. Just leave that to the inspector. Oh, we did a little bit of, looks like very historical watery stuff there. Someone's probably done the work to fix that up. Okay, well, we have looked through the whole house now, inside and out. Old egress window that would go underneath the wraparound porch. Water lines. Yeah, anyways, this video, I didn't mean to make it so long, and we're at 25 minutes total now. I wanted you to be able to just like fast forward throughout the house and just be able to pick my commentary room by room, but I think I've still made that a laborious process for you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching and this was informative.